So this whole boycott American products is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. What, you think you're gonna go to the store and just stop buying American products just like that? It's not that easy. You don't believe me? Come grocery shopping with me.
All right, if you go to the cheese department, yeah, there's Canadian brand cheeses you can buy, but what about the American brand cheeses, like the Great Value brand that Walmart is famous for? This is the official seal of the Canadian Dairy Farmers of Canada, and all of their products have this, which means they're using real Canadian milk, compared to this other cheese product, which is just made in Canada and with domestic and imported ingredients, whatever that means. So I'm gonna get the cheese that I like with the Canadian milk, and that's good enough for me. Let's try something else, everybody's favorite yogurt. Oh, and look at this, Canadian dairy milk again. And this stuff's made in Quebec. Doesn't get much more Canadian than that. And I don't know about you, but the orange tree in my backyard hasn't really produced any fruit lately, so I guess if I want orange juice, I gotta buy an American product. But take a look at this, this is really cool. This says, bottled in Canada, which means it was Canadian labor that put this together and made sure that it got to your shelves. So orange juice brought to you by Canadians. We'll put that in the cart. Okay, this one was kind of disappointing. If you're Canadian, you know the brand McCain. They're a very Canadian company. And this thing says egg, bacon, and cheese made with real cheese. But nowhere on this package is that official made with Canadian dairy milk seal. Which means who knows how this cheese was made. Yeah, it's got a made in Canada seal on it, but you know what? I need this. This is what my household needs. It's coming.
And that's just the groceries. What about all of our other American brands like Netflix? You're just gonna cancel your Netflix subscription, huh? Well, Netflix might be an American company, but they've invested heavily in the Canadian market. They just recently opened a production studio downtown Toronto and invested $500 million into filming here. And all you have to do is pretty much watch any movie on Netflix right now and you'll see Canadian landmarks. We just watched a movie in my household a week ago where I can see the bridge that connects both sides of the highway where Weber's Barbecue is up in Muskoka. There's another movie with Josh Hartnett that just came out called Trap, filmed entirely downtown Toronto and in my hometown, Hamilton, because the whole thing was filmed in Cops Coliseum. So, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not an economist. But if you want to go ahead and boycott American products, you will damage the Canadian economy. We're too closely related. We're in a trade war, I understand that. But it's not as simple as just, I'm going to boycott all American products. If you want to make a real difference, just buy local. As much as you possibly can, buy from your local mom and pop shops. Many of us live in small towns, we're not all in the big cities. Buy local as much as you can. You know those are homegrown products. Hire services that are local. Patronize local businesses. Go to local restaurants, buy from local shops. It's not about boycotting the wrong thing, it's about supporting the right one. Just forever.